Guys, good morning, everybody. Warm welcome. So, guys, can you hear me? Once kindly reply in the live chat. Everybody. So, I hope everybody is doing great. Good. Yeah, after a long time. Yeah. So, good morning, everyone. I hope everybody is doing great. Yeah. Okay. So, you can see my screen. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. So, guys, so we'll wait for another 2 to 3 minutes so that we can start our session. You know the agenda. Yeah, so Infosys examination. So April 2nd and 3rd. So aptitude, you have 10 questions, right? Yeah, the other sections you know about it. Okay. So in aptitude, we have 10 questions and we need to crack the 10 questions. So that is our agenda. Yeah, guys. So because this is not a session like concept and uh, I need to explain the concept, and after that usually I do this. I'll explain the concept, and after that we'll go to the questions, right? Okay. So yeah, Ashwant, you can once mail them regarding that so that they can help you out with this. Okay. Or you can talk to your TPO, he can help in that. Yeah. If you don't receive any mail, please contact to the desktop over there. They'll give some mail ID. So please do mail them. Yeah, they'll definitely help you out regarding this. Okay. So guys, in this particular examination NVQ, so the most important, the challenging part is, they are giving only 10 questions, which means, guys, yeah. So when they are giving 10 questions and they are giving almost 20 minutes, which means, that questions are going to be a bit difficult. So questions, you don't expect. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll come to this. Okay, there are some specific topics in aptitude for this particular exam. Okay, so basically, guys, so these are the most important topics if you concern for this particular examination. So basically, whenever is quant is concerned, so there are few specific topics. They are definitely they are asking on this particular concepts. So the one is the first topic they are testing is most probably time and distance, time and work. Okay. Yeah, time and distance, time and work, and number system. Okay. I can't say we don't know, right? There is no such specific topics, but most probably, if I'm analyzing the previous papers, okay, they are giving like mostly from time and distance, time and work, number system, averages, allegations and mixtures. Okay, a percentages, profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest. Okay, so these are the topic they are mostly focusing on. Okay, and this time you have a negative mark, right? Okay, because it's a total duration of 60 minutes. The first section would be Java, Python. The second one would be database management, DBMS. Okay, and the third one is going to be what? Aptitude, which is consisting of 10 questions. Java, Python would be 20. Okay, so guys, 2nd and 3rd April will be the examination date. So all questions are going to be, the first round will be objective type. Okay, correct answer will give you +1, and the wrong answer, incorrect answer will give you minus 0 point, 1/4 will be, they'll deduct from the correct ones. So please make sure that if you know the answer, please try to give your answer. Otherwise, please don't give your answer. Okay, so yeah. So guys, this is what I have planned for the next couple of sessions. So I'll come up with time, speed, and distance, time and work in one slot. The other slot would be number system, percentages, profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, because those are interrelated concepts. The other one would be seating arrangement, puzzles, blood relations, directions, number series, data interpretation, data sufficiency, and most crypt arithmetic is a challenging one. Definitely one question used to come. Okay, crypt arithmetic, it's a challenging task. So I'm going to take the last session, because when we are near to the exam, so that, I'm going to give the topic. Okay, because that's the challenging one. And, I want you to focus on this particular topic. Okay. Yes, guys. So, okay, guys, please try to note down the concepts, time and distance, time and work, number system, which includes LCM, HCF also, percentages, profit and loss, simple interest and compound interest, okay, seating arrangement, puzzles, blood relations, directions, number series, data interpretation. He may give the whole data, but he'll come up with only one question. But in this time, I'm not expecting this, but I don't know. Data sufficiency, because they have only 10 questions, no? Data sufficiency, crypt arithmetic. Okay. Usually, Infosys used to give Shakuntala Devi puzzles. Previously, they have, if you look at the previous year pattern, they used to give 4 puzzles directly they used to give. Okay, they prefer the Shakuntala Devi puzzles. Okay, so please keep eye on that. May in 10 questions, 1 or 2 puzzles also used to come. So please focus on that. So guys, let's get started with time and work. So guys, are you guys ready? Once kindly reply in the live chat, so that we can start our session. Everybody, please kindly reply in the live chat. Okay. Yes. Okay. So a few basic points. Everybody know this, but again, yeah, these are basic ones. Without these basics, we can't go further. Okay, guys, please kindly reply in the live chat. Everybody, guys, tell me. A can do a work in 10 days. What is 1 day work? What is 1 day work? Everybody? Yeah, everybody know. 1 day work is what? Very good. 1 day work is what? 1 by 10. Yeah. Let's, 1 day work is 1 by 15. Then full work is completed in. I know these are basic ones. Somebody definitely know this, but I need to assume everybody in the class who know and who don't know. So the full work is going to be what? The full work is going to be completed in. It's very easy. 15 days. 15 days, right? So can I conclude one point here? If you know full work, you can calculate 1 day work. If you know 1 day work, you can calculate full work. Yes or no? You can calculate full work. Guys, tell me. Let's say A can complete a work in, A can complete, let me put it in this way. A is completing half of the work in 10 days. Then full work would be very easy. Half work in 10 days, then full work would be double of the days. Yes or no? The full work is going to be, yeah, the full work is going to be 20 days. 20 days, right? The full work is going to be 20 days. Tell me, A can do 2/5 of the work in 10 days. Then full work is going to be, now the answering ratio will be reduced. Uh, do, uh, the answer is very easy. Yes, 25 days, 4 days, 25 days, 25 days. How we are getting? 1 by 2 is 10, then 1 is what? You can write this as 50% equals to 10 days, then 100% would be what? How many days? It's very easy. if you write percentages, again, there is a difficult task. Just multiply 2 here. So 20 days used to give your first one. And the second one, 2/5 will be in 10 days, then full work would be. So 2 ones are 2 fives are 5 fives are 25 days. Yes or no? 5 fives are what? 25 days. Okay. Yeah. So guys, these are the basic points you should know. And after this, guys, tell me, let's say there are 10 men, they can complete a work in 20 days. Okay, there are 10 men, they can complete a work in 20 days. There are 20 men, they can complete a work in how many days? Quickly, I want to revise the concept. Yes, guys. There are 10 men, they can complete a work in 20 days. There are 20 men, they can complete a work in how many days? Is it 40 days? Seriously? No. Yes, the answer is what? 10 days. 10 days. So can I conclude? If men increases, your days will what happen to days? If men increases, your days will decrease. Your men decreases, your days will increase. Yes or no? Are you getting my point? So what is the relation between here? So men increases, days decrease, men decreases, days increase. So men and days are which proportion? Inversely proportion. So from this, can I write M is inversely proportional. So from this, can I write MD is equals to constant because D used to come this side. From this, can I write M1 D1, which is equals to M2 D2? Yes. Okay. So this is what you should know. A lot of people will write, they'll do like this. They'll do cross multiplication. 10 should become 20, so the 20 should become 40. This is a blunder in the world. Please don't do this. Okay, if you do this, goose pimples will come to me. Okay, please don't do this. Yeah. So guys, this is not the way to handle the situation. So that's why you can remember this. M1 D1 is equals to M2 D2. So M1 is what? 10, 20. So M2 is what? 20. So D2 is what? So you can easily cancel these two. So you can get your answer D2 as what? 10 days. Guys, tell me, there are 10 men. They can paint 2 buildings. There are 20 men. They can paint how many buildings? Quick guys. Is it 4 buildings or 1 building? Yeah, the answer would be what? 4 buildings. Yes or no? Because men increases, your work will also increase, no? So men is which proportion? Directly or inversely proportion? Men increases, work also increase. Men decreases, work also decrease. Yes or no? So men and work would be directly proportional. So M by W is equals to what? A constant. Okay, so from this, can I write M1 by W1 is equals to M2 by W2. Okay, so this is the second observation, which you should know it. Okay, so M1 by W1 is equals to M2 by W2. So if you don't know how to analyze it, just substitute here, you can get your answer easily. Okay, M1 is 10, W1 is what? 2. So M2 is what? 20, then W2 is what? So, 2 will go to the other side. So 2 2s at 4 used to come because 0 0 cancel essentially. So W2 is equals to what? 4 used to come. So the other one, the last relation, men and hours. Hours is also nothing but days. There are 10 men, they can completing in 20 hours. There are 15 men, they can completing in how many hours? So essentially, tell me, what is the relation between men and hours, directly or inversely? Yeah, because men increases, so automatically the hours will what? Decrease. Yes or no? Men increases, the hours will decrease. So men decreases, the hours will increase. Yes or no? So again, inversely proportional. So can I conclude men H is equals to constant? So from this, right, M1 H1 is equals to M2 H2. So whatever may be the answer, I don't mind. So can I conclude men is directly proportional to work, inversely proportional to days and hours? So from this, can I write MDH by W is equals to constant? From this, can I write M1 D1 H1 by W1 is equals to M2 D2 H2 by what? W2. Yes or no, guys? Yeah. Are you getting my point? So M1 D1 H1 by W1 is equals to M2 D2 H2 by W2. If you know this, whenever it is required, you can directly use this particular funda. Okay, you can use this directly, this particular funda. Okay, last relation, guys, tell me, let's say A can complete a work in 10 days, B can complete a work in 15 days. Okay, they agreed they want to work together. They work together and they get paid around 3,000 rupees. What are their shares, ma? Who will get more? Tell me. I don't want the answer. Who will get more? A will get more money or B will get more money? A will get more money or B will get more money? I am seeing a mixed answers here. I am seeing, mixed answers. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Okay. Yeah. Guys, tell me who is more efficient here? Who is more efficient? A will more efficient or B will more efficient? Obviously, A is efficient. No? When A is efficient, A will get more money, right? Who is efficient? That person will get more money. Who is efficient here? A. The person who is taking less number of days, he is efficient. So, who will get more money? Yeah, A will get more money. Tell me, how many rupees he will get? How many rupees he will get? Yeah, we concluded that definitely A is going to get more money because his efficiency is more. Let's say when they are constructing a wall, obviously A will do faster rate, no? So that he used to get paid more, right? A will get how much money? 2,000, 1,800. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yes, guys. So guys, tell me, what is the days ratio here? Days ratio is what there are two persons A and B. What is the days given? 10 and 15. Can I say the days ratio is going to be 2 is to 3? When days are in the ratio 2 is to 3, do you think my amount will divide in 2 is to 3? No, the amount is not going to divide in 2 is to 3. So guys, always remember. So this is the concept of efficiency and days. Okay, efficiency and days. If you are more efficient, you will take less number of days. If you are less efficient, you will take more number of days. Yes or no? If you are more efficient, you will take less number of days. If you are less efficient, you will take more number of days. Are you getting my point? So essentially, so can I say efficiency is inversely proportional to number of days? Okay, if so obviously if days are in the ratio x is to y, then efficiency in the ratio y is to x. Yes or no? Always remember, amount is divided on the basis of how much you are efficient, not on the basis of days. Okay, so days are in the ratio 2 is to 3, then efficiency would be 3 is to 2. Okay, so the amount is going to divide on what ratio? 3 is to 2 ratio. 3 plus 2, 5 parts. Can I say 5 parts is equals to 3,000? When 5 parts is equals to 3,000, one part is equals to 600. When one part is 600, my answer would be 3 parts. So 3 6 1800 is going to be my answer. Yes or no? 1800 is going to be my answer. So the B share would be what? 1200. The rest of the thing will be taken care by whom? B. Understood this relation, everybody? Guys, whatever, how much the big question, if you don't know these basics, you want me to discuss, I'll discuss a lot of tough questions also. But if you don't know the basics, there will be a, yeah. Okay, let me explain one more time. A can do a work in 10 days. B can do the same work in 15 days. Okay, so they are working together and they are getting paid 3,000 rupees. Who will get more? A will get more. Why A will get more? Because he is more efficient. So the point here is we need to figure it out, the relationship between efficiency and days. Ask yourself a question. If you are more efficient, okay, you can prepare for this TCS exam in less number of days. If you are less efficient, you will take obviously more number of days. Okay, So efficiency and days, what is the relation between here? The relation is what? Inversely proportional. So E1 D1 is equals to E2 D2. Don't ask me how I got this. From this, can I write ED is equals to constant? Yes. So what you need to understand is whenever two things are inversely proportional, you can directly use this funda. Okay. So inversely proportional means days are in the ratio X is to Y. Then efficiency in the ratio what? Y is to X. Okay, when Y is to X, so what are the days ratio? 10 is to 15. So 5 twos are, 5 threes are, 2 is to 3. Then efficiency would be what? 3 is to 2. Yeah, I need to divide my amount in efficiency ratio. 3 plus 2, 5 parts. 5 parts is equals to 3000. Then 1 part is equals to 600. I want whoever share you want, you can directly figure it out. So I want A share. A would be what? 3 parts. So 3 into 600, the answer is 1800. 2 into 600, the answer is 1200. So this is the share of A and this is the share of B. Okay, I hope now everybody understood. Okay, so these are the concept you should know, guys. Okay, yeah. We need to, I'll discuss alternate days also at the end. So let's get started with questions. So here we go. So this is your first question. So I want you to solve this. Yes, guys, quickly. So I'm giving a time of 1 minute. So I want to see who is going to give the correct answer. I'm not going to show you in the options because you will guess and you will tell me the one of the 4 options. Yes, guys, quick. So who is going to give the correct answer? And fastest finger first. Yeah. Yeah. As of now, 2 people got their answers, but different. I got 3 answers. 3 answers are different. 3 answers are going to be, 3 answers are going to be different. Fourth one, that is also different. Let me read the answers. 1 by 4, 5 by 12, 7 by 12, 5 by 4, 3 by 5, 16 by 3. I am reminding you, every question is to have only one unique answer, my dear friends. Yeah. 1 by 6, 5 by 12, 1 by 12. Oh my goodness. How many different answers used to come? 1 by 12 is most people got their answer as 1 by, yeah, 1 by, okay, 1 by 12, 1 by 12, 1 by 12. Yeah, people are doing it. Yeah, now people are coming up with their answers 1 by 12. Okay. Yeah, quickly we'll solve this question, guys. Yeah. Guys, tell me, A alone can do 1/4 of a work in 2 days. Tell me, A can do full work in how many days? Quick, everybody. 1/4 in 2 days. Then full work is everybody. Very good. 8 days. 1/4 in 2 days. Then everybody can do it in how many days? 8 days. Yeah, 8 days. Okay, 8 days. Next, 2/3 of the work in 4 days. Then full work in how many days? 2/3. So 1/4 in 2 days. Then full work is in how many days? 8 days, because 4 2 is 8. So 2/3 in 4 days. 2 ones are 2 twos are. So 3 twos are what? 6 days. So B can complete in what? 6 days. So if all the three, which means the other person is also working, they can complete it in 3 days. So what part of the work will be completed by C in 2 days? Okay, so if you want to, what part of the work is completed by C in 2 days, first you should know C efficiency. So without that also we can actually calculate the question. Guys, tell me, everybody together worked for how many days? 3 days only, no? So can I say 1 day work is 1 by 8, 3 days work is 3 by 8 only, no? Yes or no? So this person's 3 days work is 3 by 6, that is nothing but half. Can I say, if you remember percentages, 3 by 8, can I write that's going to be 37.5, agree? Can I say this is 50%? 50 plus 37.5%, total how much, tell me? Everybody, total how much, tell me? Boys and girls, total how much? Yeah, how much is this? 87.5. Yes or no? So out of 100%, 87.5% done by A and B. So what is the remaining one? 100 minus 87.5, which is 12.5 only. Yes or no? Which is 12.5. So if you remember this again, 12.5 is nothing but 1 by 8. So 1 by 8, they are taking how many days? 1 by 8 of the work, this is completed by whom? C. So to complete this, C is taking 3 days. 1 by 8, C is taking 3 days. Then full work he will take in how many days? So 8 threes are 24 days, no? Yes or no? 8 threes are how much? 24 days. So C can complete full work in 24 days. You want how many days work? 2 days work, which is 2 by 24. That is nothing but 1 by 12. Okay, 1 by 12. So very easy. Let me explain one more time. Because everybody is working 3 days. So C also worked for 3 days. I don't know in how many days C will finish the work. Look at here. A and B together, they have completed 87.5%. Or you can do like this. 3 by 8 plus 1 by 2. Essentially, the LCM is 8. Okay, so 3 plus 4. That is nothing but they have completed 7 by 8 of the work, because with the help of C only they finished, which means C has to complete 1 by 8, no? Because 7 by 8 is already done by A and B. So the remaining is what? 1 by 8. 1 by 8, C is taking 3 days. Then full work he will take how many days? 24 days, no? Yes or no? So then C can complete a full work in 24 days. Then we need in 2 days how much part he will do? So 2 by 24, which is nothing but 1 by 12. Clear with this, everybody? Okay, yeah, we can do it LCM also. We can do it in LCM method also. Okay, okay, we'll discuss LCM also. Yeah, but without LCM also, I think this is most easiest way, right? By directly assuming something, this is actually we can directly get our answer. Okay, you can take LCM 8 and 6, and you can get LCM and you can get it. But I can say because we can directly see the numbers here. That's what I am interested in. I am going to tell you the best possible way for each and every question. Okay, yeah. So you got your answer. So guys, tell me, what is the answer for this particular question? This question, quick. Yes, guys, quickly you have to answer this. Yeah, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Fantastic. Everybody is getting the correct answer. Okay, good. Appreciated. Yes. Yes, guys. Half 3,000, quickly we'll see. B can do a work in 10 days, and A can do a work in 15 days. Okay. Okay. So guys, directly these are the days ratio is what, Nana? Can I say the days ratio is going to be 2:3? Then efficiency in the ratio 3:2. So who will get more amount? So obviously we need whom share? B share. So 2 plus 3 is what? 5 parts. So 5 parts is equals to 5,000. Then 1 part is equals to what? 1,000. So then 3 parts is equals to what? 3,000. Okay. 3 parts is equals to what? 3,000. That's it. Understood everybody? Done with this? Done with this? Okay. I have a question. Okay. Which is in the same model. Guys, tell me. A can do a work in 15 days. B can do the same work in 25 days. Okay. I am repeating. A can do a work in 15 days. B can do the same work in 25 days. Okay. With the help of C, they completed the work in, okay, with the help of C, they completed the work in 5 days. With the help of C, they completed the work in 5 days. Okay. So if they got a payment of rupees, let's say 15,000, if they got a payment of rupees, let's say 15,000, what is the share of C? What is the share of C? I am repeating. A can do a work in 15, B can do it in 25. With the help of C, they finish the total work in 5 days. Because of that, they got a share of 15,000 rupees. Okay, because they worked, they worked in an industry, they got 15,000 rupees. So we need to, I want what is the share of C? Okay, okay, 1,000. Yeah, Krishna got 1,000. Any other answers here? How 70,000 will come? Okay, 7,000. Okay. 16, 1,666. The other one is 1,000. Okay. Yeah, 1,000. Okay. See, different answers are coming up. 8,333. Okay. Yeah, this is where, I know, I don't know whether the number is going to be the exact one or you will get in points, but I need the concept. That is most important. Guys, tell me, if you want to know this C share, do you really know C can do it in how many days? If you know C can do it in how many days, the full work, you can directly find out the ratio of ABC and you can figure it out, no? But do you think that is really necessary? No, I don't think so. Guys, tell me, this is this, beautifully, you can actually solve this by using, little concept. Guys, A can do it in 15 days, right? What is 1 day work? 1 by 15. What is 5 day work? Can I say 5 by 15? So this much work he will do. Yes or no? What is 5 days work of B? Can I say this? That is 5 by 25. See guys, how much you will work, for that work only you will get a share in 15,000, no? So that's it. 5 ones are 5 how many times? 5 threes are. So 3 ones are 3 how many times? 5 times. So can I say what is the share of A? 5,000. Now tell me what is the share of B? 1 by 5. Okay, that is nothing but into 15. So 5 how many times? 3 times. Can I say the B share is going to be 3,000? A share is 5,000. B share is 3,000. Automatically C share will become what? Automatically C share will become what, guys? Everybody. C share will become 15,000 minus, this is what? 8,000. 15,000 minus 8,000. Then the answer will become what? Answer for this question is what? 7,000. This is what you should know. Because, if you are doing, calculating LCM and, if you are trying to figure it out for C can do it in how many days? Again, 15 is to 25 is to X. This is my days ratio. My efficiency would be something else. Okay, if you are doing in this manner, you are gone. Okay, because it will take a lot of time, trust me. Are you getting my point? So for every question, you have to be innovative. You have to be, because in the exam they are not going to check how calculative you are. They are going to check how logically you are doing it. Okay, I hope everybody understood, because with work only, if I figure it out, A and B share, automatically C share should be total minus A and B. Yes or no? Okay, out of this, I had a question. So guys, done with this, everybody kindly reply in the live chat, say yes, 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 everybody. One nice question pop up in my mind. Okay, I want you to solve this. Because we are in a logical mood, but I want to spread that logical mood into your minds. So guys, tell me, yeah, guys, tell me, guys, here. Uh, let's say A can do a work in 20 days. B can do it in 12 days. Okay, A can do it in 20, B can do it in 12. Okay, A and B started work together. Okay, A and B started work together. They worked for 6 days. Okay, they worked for 6 days. Okay, after 6 days, B left the job. Okay, after 6 days, who left the job? B. Okay, after 6 days, B left the job. So the question is, remaining work completed by A in how many days? Okay, remaining work completed by A in how many days? Yes, very good, very good, appreciated. Yeah, Raghavendra got the correct answer. Rahul got the correct answer. The other people are getting, mixed answers. 1 by 5, 2.5. Okay. Yeah, people are getting, different answers here. Yeah. Okay, guys. So, there are multiple answers are coming up here. Okay. People are asking me the LCM method. So let me go with LCM. Okay. So A can do it in 20, B can do it in 12. Could you please tell me what is the LCM of these two numbers? You don't ask me how to calculate LCM. Okay. If still you are doing it, you are gone. Okay. Please don't do in this way. Yeah. Yeah. I'm insisting, please. Yeah. The LCM is what? 60. So 20 and 12, the LCM is what? 60. Simple. We are assuming the total work is 60. The total work is going to be what, ma? 60. Tell me, let's say there are 60 chocolates. Okay, let's say there are 60 chocolates. So A can eat those 60 chocolates in 20 days. Then one day, how many chocolates he will eat? The total number of chocolates are 60. He can eat 20 chocolates in 60. So in one day, how many chocolates? So 20 chocolates in 60. One day, how many chocolates he will eat? 3 chocolates. Tell me, this fellow will eat how many chocolates in a day? 5 chocolates. Can I say together they are eating 8 chocolates in a day? Yes or no? Together they are eating how many chocolates in a day? 8 chocolates. Now tell me, there are total 60 chocolates. Out of 60, they are working together for how many days? Everybody in the live chat? 6 days. Yes or no? They are working how many? 6 days, right? Okay. So one day they are eating 8 chocolates. So in 6 days, they will eat how many chocolates? So 8 6 are 48 chocolates. So who are eating? A and B were eating. So after 6 days, who left? Yeah, after 6 days, who left? A left. After 6 days, who left? A left, which means the remaining work has to be completed by whom? B. B can eat how many chocolates per day? Okay, B left. Okay, yeah. B left, right? Okay, yeah. B left. B means the remaining has to be done by whom? A. Okay, so A will eat how many chocolates? 3. Which means we left with how many chocolates? 12. One day he will eat 3 chocolates. To eat 12 chocolates, he will take how many days? One day he's eating 3 chocolates. To eat 12 chocolates, he will take how many days? 4 days. Which means 12 by 3. That is nothing but the answer is what? 4 days. Okay, the answer is what? 4 days. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the way to handle the question, but this is not the complete solution. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes, 4 days is going to be our answer. Guys, tell me, please answer to my question so that you can give your answer. Tell me, A can do it in how many days? Please quickly follow my instructions so that you can get your answer orally. A can do it in how many days? Quick. Everybody, participate. A can do it in 20 days. B, B, yeah, 12, 12. Okay, they worked together for 6, 6. After 6 days, who left? After 6 days, who left? B. So can I say B can do full work in 12 days? He worked for 6 days. Can I say he completed half of the work? Yes or no? He completed half of the work, half of his work, right? So the remaining half has to be completed by whom? Remaining half has to be completed by whom? A. A. A full work is 20 days. Then half work would be. A full work is 20 days. Then half work would be 10 days. Okay. So in the half work would be what? 10 days, right? Okay. So already along with B, he worked for 6 days. So remaining days are how many? Remaining days are how many? 4 days. That's it. That is your answer. That's it. That is your answer, no? Very simple. How I got this? How I got this is the basic concept of everybody know LHS is equals to RHS. Am I right? Yes or no? LHS is equals to RHS. Everybody know this, right? When LHS is equals to RHS, A can do it in 20 days. So one day work is 1 by 20. Then 6 days work is what? 6 by 20. B worked only for 6 days. So 1 by 12, which is equals to 1. So some extra days should be here. This is what we need to figure it out. Yes or no? This is what we need to figure it out. We know, right? This is half. Can I say half plus half is equals to only 1? If you want half this value, this x has to be 4. If you put any other value in the world, you can't get it. So that's why x value is 4. How beautifully we can answer this. Are you getting my point, friends? Everybody understood? That's what every question, it's going to have its uniqueness. You need to figure it out, that uniqueness, and you need to perform it. That's what the most important task in aptitude, because they know if you are doing it in a general way, definitely it's going to take a time. Guys, trust me, exam is not for recruit, exam is for eliminate, exam is for the to eliminate the candidates. Okay, so guys, I want you to solve this is a nice one. Nice question. I love this question because of its beautiful logic. Okay, so please kindly take a screenshot, whatever the way you want, please grab this question, because this question is have such a beautiful logic. If you understand the logic behind this, you will be your day is done with this logic, trust me. But you have to do innovatively. Okay, yes. Quickly, I want you to solve this. Yes. I'm waiting for your response. Okay. Amruta got it. Amruta got the answer. And that answer is absolutely correct. Okay. Venkat Sai got it, but that is wrong answer, Venkat. I'm so sorry for that. Yeah. Yes, yes, guys. Yeah. Navina got the answer. Good. Appreciate it. Manikanta got it. Fantastic. Pranita also got it. Akila, no, that's the wrong one. Okay. Yeah. Rakesh has got the answer. Yeah. Sairam got the answer. Very good. Natraj got the answer. Appreciated. Okay. No, Ritvik, no, that's the wrong one. Yeah. Yeah. Harish got the answer. Very good. Very good. Appreciated. Okay. Yeah. So, guys, yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. People who got their answer is 30. Everybody is right. If I missed out some names, because it's scrolling fastly. So that's why. Yeah. Sai got the answer. Bhargavi, you are right. Likit. Yeah, they are right. 30 people who got 30, they are absolutely fine. Okay, great job. Guys, tell me, this is what I love about this question. So let's try to explore the answer. So George does 3/5 of a piece of work in 9 days. Could you please tell me full work in how many days? Yeah, these are the basics, right? So 3/5 in 9, then full would be 100%, which means how many? Okay, so 3 ones, 3 threes, so 5 will go to the other side. That would be what? 15 days. So George can do full work in 15 days, right? Yes. Then after working 9 days, so out of 15 days, he worked for 9 days. Then he called Paul. Okay, because he want to finish the work as soon as possible. Okay, so that's why he want an assistant. So he called Paul, and they finished the work in 4 days. How long would Paul take to do the work himself? So the question is, you need to know the relationship between George and Paul. Okay, how they are efficient, so that you can figure it out. Tell me, guys, if you know this, you can get your answer. Tell me, George worked for how many days? George worked for how many days? Tell me. Totally. If you know this, you can get your answer. George worked for how many days? Very good. George worked for how many days? 13 days. Yes or no? George worked for 13 days. Because 9 days alone, so the next 4 days would 4 days would be what? George and Paul worked. So, guys, tell me this. George worked for 13 days, full work in 15 days. Can I conclude? George 2 days work, George 2 days work completed by Paul in 4 days. Agree? Yes or no? Because George can do it in 15, but he worked for 13 days, which means, the gap here is what? 2 days. That 2 days work done by whom? Because if George worked for entirely he alone worked, he can complete it in 15 days. But what happened? The project is, you want to submit in early. So they'll recruit freshers, right? So with less efficiency, which means, so he's a senior project manager, so that he's a good programmer. Okay, so Paul is a just he's doing his internship. Okay, so he can definitely complete in 15 days, which means, so whatever the George had, the 2 days work that completed by Paul in how many days? 4 days. This is the most important point. If you understood the trickiness of here, you are done. So can I conclude with this, guys? Can I conclude? Yeah, that's what I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing it. So George can do it in 15 days. So he worked for how many days? First 9 days. With Paul, he worked for 4 days. So total he worked for 9 plus 4, 13 days. Okay. Actually, George can complete full work in how many days? 15 days. He worked for how many days? 13 days. So George 2 days work done by whom? Everybody in the live chat. George 2 days work done by whom? Yeah, George 2 days done by whom? Paul. Yes or no? Paul. George 2 days work done by whom? Paul. In how many days? George 2 days work done by Paul in 4 days. Okay. Now can I conclude? George is twice as efficient as Paul. Agree? George is twice as efficient as Paul. Yes or no? Please note this point, Your Honor. Yeah. George is twice as efficient as Paul. George is twice as efficient as Paul. Which means when George is twice as efficient as Paul, okay, when George is twice as efficient as Paul, okay, so this is efficiency. Then days would be what? 1:2, no? We know George can complete full work in 15 days. Then one part is 15, then two parts would be 30 days. That's it. Very simple. Yes or no? So the I hope you understood the beauty of the question here. Yes or no? Are you getting my point? If you analyze the question, because in the exam, they are not going to give the straight ones. They are going to test you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, guys. So guys, please make sure that understand the question, analyze the question. Okay. From where analyzation come, it's pure practice. There is no other mantra. Okay, there is no other mantra. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts in this question? Everybody done with this? Kindly reply in the live chat. Done? Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's great. Appreciated. Appreciated. Okay. Yes, guys. Yeah. So let's go to the next question. Please kindly solve this question, guys. Everybody. Yeah. Quickly, I want you to solve this. Yeah. I'm giving, 1 minute time. Yeah. Yeah. So please solve this. Whoever who want the explanation for the previous one, please try to listen. You know, two persons asked me this, Vamshi and Sandhya. You guys should reply to my questions. Vamshi, please tell me, George can, George can complete a work in the full work in how many days? Everybody. George. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 15, right? Okay. They worked for how many days? George worked for how many days? 13 days. So can I conclude? George 2 days. If he worked for next 2 days, so the work will be finished, no? So he's George 2 days work only done by Paul, no? In 4 days. Because Paul worked for 4 days, no? Which means George 2 days bartundi. Then Paul is taking 4 days. Yes or no? So George is taking 15 days. Then Paul will take how many days? 30 days only, no? I hope understood, Sandhya and Vamshi. Yeah. Okay, great. Yes. People are getting this answer 24, 48, 40, 48, 48, 48, 48, 48, 48. Okay. So tell me, which method we will go about it? LCM, the overall. Okay. Okay, let's do with LCM because most of the persons used to it. Quickly, kindly tell me what is the LCM. I'll do in all the methods. So 16, 24, 8 LCM. LCM is what, ma? 48 is the LCM. Okay, yeah, 48 is the LCM. Yeah, tell me, Jock can eat how many chocolates in a day? George can eat how many chocolates in a day? So 48 divided by 16. Answer would be what? Yes. George can eat how many chocolates per day? 3 chocolates. Okay, Paul, 24, which means 2 chocolates. So Harry, we don't know. Okay, but together, Jock, Paul, and Harry can doing it in 8 days. So how many chocolates this person will eat? Together they are eating how many chocolates? 48 by 8, which means 6 chocolates. No, very simple one. Jock and Paul are eating 5 chocolates. Together are eating 6 chocolates. Then Harry will eat how many chocolates? 6 minus 5 only, no, which means essentially he is eating 1 chocolate. So 1 chocolate 1 day. So this is work and this is days. Okay. Then 48 chocolates in how many days? 48 days. Yes or no? 48 chocolates in how many days? 48 days. Okay. 48 days. Got it, everybody? That's it. That's it. So that's the beauty of LCM method. Okay. Yeah. You can do in the other way around also. Tell me, everybody worked for 8 days only, no? Can I say 8 days work of job would be half? Agree? Yes or no, ma? Because 8 days he can complete in 6 days. So 8 by 16, which is essentially half only, no? Understood? Everybody. Yeah. So Paul would be 8 by 24, which is essentially, which is 1 by 3. So can I conclude they are doing 5 by 6 of the work? I'm doing rightly. Yes. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Is it 5 by 6 only, right? Hello, everybody. Is it 5 by 6 only? Yeah. When it is 5 by 6, the total work is 1. So Harry has to be done in how many days? I mean, how much part? 1 by 8 only, no? Sorry, 1 by 6. I'm so sorry, 1 by 6. 1 by 6. Can I say 1 by 6 he is doing it in 8 days, no? When 1 6 is in 8 days, then full work would be 8 6 of 48 days only, no? Are you getting my point? See, there are so many ways to handle the situation, friends. But the point is, in that particular situation, how beautifully you can solve the question is most important. Okay. Krishna, you have any doubt in this question? Yeah. Okay. You want me to explain this method? Okay. So, because I'm dealing, how you have to do in exams, because you can't write jock 1 day work is 16. Uh, Total he can complete in 16 days. So in 8 days he will do 8 by 16. So this is nothing but 1 by 2. This is not your academics, right? Paul can do it in 24 days. So in 8 days, he will do 8 by 24. That is nothing but 1 by 3. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, LCM is 6. Okay, 2 how many times? 3 times. 3 how many times? 2 times. That is 5 by 6. Do you think if you are writing this, you can do it your questions quickly? No. Yeah. So when this is 5 by 6, these people are doing, okay, these people are doing 5 by 6. Okay, the Harry has to done in what? 1 minus 5 by 6. That is essentially 1 by 6 only, no? Yes or no, Krishna? Yes or no? So that's what I have written, directly, by doing my calculation mentally. Till 8:30, ma. Till 8:30 class. Yeah. Okay. So I hope everybody understood this question. Done with this, ma? Everybody done with this? Okay. Clear with this question? Yes. Okay. Once everybody, please kindly reply in the live chat. Everyone should reply. Everybody, kindly reply in the live chat, ma. Everyone. Okay. That's great. Appreciated. Okay. Yeah. Next. So guys, I told we'll discuss alternate days also. So please kindly solve this question, alternate days concept. You want me to give the basics for this? Okay, I'll give after why don't you try? Why don't you try? Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you can try. After that, we'll do a basic session of 5 minutes. Then I quickly jump into the question and I'll let you know the how actually you can solve this question. Yeah, please mind it. They are not working together. They are working on alternate. If each work one day, okay. Okay, people are coming up with their answers saying 43, 53, 5, okay, 44, 15th day, okay, yeah, okay, guys. So, yeah, okay, let's see this question, ma. Yeah, so, guys, okay, guys, first, basically, uh, there are three persons, A, B, and C. Okay, for this model, try to maximum solve your question in LCM method so that your job is easy. What is the LCM of 20, 80, and 160? 160 is the LCM. Yes or no? Least common multiple is what? 160. Please, please follow me so that you can get your answer easily. So A can finish a work in 20 days, full work. B can 80, C is 160. What is 1 day work? Yeah. So the LCM is 160. So A can eat 160 chocolates in 20 days. So in 1 day, how many chocolates he will eat? 160 by 20. So tell me everybody how many chocolates he will eat? 8 chocolates. Yes or no? Yeah, 8 chocolates he will eat. Okay. 8 chocolates he will eat. Yeah. Now tell me, B will eat how many chocolates? Yeah. B will eat 2 chocolates. C will eat how many chocolates? 1 chocolate. Okay. 1 chocolate. Right? Yeah. Total they are eating how many chocolates? Total they are eating how many chocolates? 11 chocolates. This is most important. In how many days? In 3 days. This is not in 1 day. When it is a usual question, we'll do 160 divided by 11. That will be your answer. Yes or no? Okay, because that is in 1 day work. So 1 day, which means 160 by 11, you can get your answer. Are you getting my point? Yeah, 160 by 11, definitely you can get your answer when they are working together. Okay, so now the point is what? They are not working together. They are working in what? Alternate days. So 11 chocolates in how many days? 3 days. So Guys, everybody understood till now, because I don't want to repeat this again and again. Everybody understood till here. Everybody, very simple. We have calculated the LCM in each day, how much they are doing it. So they are completing in how many days? 3 days. Okay, 3 days they are eating 11 chocolates. So after this, my sincere advice is this: don't assume anything, don't go to anything. So simply what you're going to do is, in school days we used to do like this, no? 160, if you want to divide with 11, we'll do like this. No, please do like this. Why I'm telling? Because there are so many audience, I want to reach everybody. So tell me, 11 how many times? 11 ones 11, left with 5 and a 0. 11 fours are 44. Okay, left with what? A 6. So I left with 6 chocolates. Okay, have you understood this calculation? I hope everybody understood. Okay, because I am going slowly, because I don't want to repeat it again and again. Okay, after done with this, okay, so your concentration has to be on, this quotient. What is your quotient? The quotient is going to be 14, because here, can I conclude, one cycle is equals to 3 days? No, because after 3 days only again A will work. One cycle is equals to what? 3 days. So your answer is not 14 days and something. Okay, your answer is 14 into 3, because one cycle is 3 days. They are not working together. Okay, so they are working, 11 chocolates they are eating in 3 days. So they need to complete 14 such cycles. So one cycle is equals to what? 3 days. Then 14 cycles, how many days, ma? Tell me. 14 threes are everybody. 14 threes are 42 days. 14 threes are what? 42 days. Guys, the point is this. Is my work is completed? Is my work is completed? Guys, is my work is completed? No. No. Tell me, this is also one of the most important tasks. Who is going to work on 42nd day? Who is going to work on 42nd day? A is going to work, B is going to work, C is going to work. This is where a lot of people will get confused. On 42nd day, who will work? On 42nd day, C will work. Okay, C will work on 42nd day. It's not A will work. Okay, C will work. Because some people write A, that's why they'll end up with the wrong answer. Because 42 such cycle, no, the last day who is working? C, no, which means on 42nd day who will work? C will work. Now the next turn is whom? A. Yes or no? The next turn is whom? A. A will eat. So A will eat how many chocolates in a day? 8 chocolates. But there is a pending work of how many? There is a pending work of only 6 chocolates. So full day he will eat 8 chocolates. So 6 chocolates will eat in how many days? I can say 3/4 of the day. Or you can complete, you can say on 43rd day, the work is going to be finished. Okay, 43rd day, the work is going to be finished. 43rd day, the work is going to be finished. Yes or no? Okay, 43rd day, the work is going to be finished. Yeah, that's what. Okay, nice question. Basically, yeah. Basically, in these models, they have to give who will start work, who is going to start the work initially. Okay, because they didn't mention anything, so that's why we started with Akbar. Anish, your doubt is right. Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, guys, because nothing was mentioned, so that's why we started with Akbar, because he is the first person. Definitely, maybe there is a mistake in the question. Definitely he will give, if A started the work initially or B started the work initially, they'll mention. Okay, yeah, yeah. Guys, tell me, Guys, tell me, how to figure it out. Last day, who is going to work? It's very easy. Whenever there are three persons, first day he will work, second day he will work, and third day he will work. Yes or no? So the cycle will complete. No, the cycle will continue like this. No. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you the easy way of how to calculate the LCM. I'll tell you. So done with this, everybody understood this question? Okay, understood this? Everybody. I know a little bit confusions will be there because I know this is new to someone. The alternate days is when new to someone, so what I'll do is, today I'll give a practice questions for you, which I include 2 to 3 questions from alternate days. Okay, yeah, tomorrow I'll explain those questions. Okay, yeah, the other than LCM method, mm, there is no other method actually. But again, you have to do again the similar way. Okay, yeah. Okay, see, the 43rd day calculation is very simple. Krishna, look at here. A is eating 8 chocolates in a day, right? A is eating 8 chocolates in a day. You left with 6 chocolates. One full day I'll eat 8 chocolates. But 6 chocolates has to be done in how much part of the day? You have to do cross multiplication. No? That is 6 by 8 only, right? Which means 3 by 4 today only, no? Yeah. Actual answer is 42, 3/4 today. If the options were like this, okay, if the options were like this, then your answer has to be what? Yeah, your answer has to be 43rd day, because 42nd is completed, no? 42nd is completed, no? Yes or no, guys? Understood? Yeah, guys, done with this, everybody? Okay, so I'll end saying, how to calculate LCM. Okay, so guys, tell me, let's say 10, 15, 20. What is the LCM? Yeah, 10, 15, 20. What is the LCM? Yeah. So a lot of people will get confused how to figure it out LCM quickly. So I'm going to teach you the method how to calculate the LCM quickly. So listen here. So among these three numbers, what is the larger number? What is the larger number here? What is the larger number here? Yeah, the larger number is what? Everybody. 20. 20. Okay. So take the larger number and try to read that table. 21 is a 20. This 20 is going to divide with 15? No. So this is not your LCM. 22 is a 40. 40 is going to divide with 15 and 10? No. So this is not your LCM. 23 is a 60. 60 is going to divide with 15? Yes. 60 is going to divide with 10? Yes. So that is your LCM. Okay, that is your LCM. Quickly tell me, what is the LCM of these two numbers? Yeah, 8 is 69, 24. Okay, 24 ones are 24. 24 will divide with 8, but this is not your LCM. Okay, because 24 will not divide exactly by 16. 24 twos are what? 48. 48 is going to divide with 16, yes. 48 is going to divide with 8, yes. So that is your LCM. Okay, because in these exams they'll give doable ones only. They don't think that they are going to give, they'll give friendly numbers only, which we can easily do this. Guys, tell me, what is the LCM? 10. Let's take, my numbers are going to be yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, 15, 10, let's say the other number would be okay, 5. Don't think that LCM is 15. Yeah, the LCM is going to be what, 30? Yes or no? Because 15 ones are 15. 15 is going to divide with 5, but 15 is not going to divide with what, 10. 15 to the 30. 30 will divide with every other number, rest of the numbers. Okay, rest of the numbers, right? Yeah. So guys, yeah, I hope you understood. So guys, from tomorrow onwards, be on the sharp by 7 o'clock, so that we need to solve so many questions. Okay. Okay, so Shavni want to talk to you guys, so please, uh Shavni, are you there? Yeah, please,
Yes, yes. Hi, Surya, I'm there.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, please take over. Thank you guys, thanks for being in the session. So Shavni, please continue. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So good morning, guys. Please hold on because yesterday, as mentioned in the WhatsApp, I would like to show you the learning content and sample tests available on the InfyTQ portal. Not many students know this, so I'll just take quick 5 to 10 minutes time. I know we are supposed to end at 8:30. That's why I joined 15 minutes before, so that I can brief you out and I can show you the learning content and what all practice modules are available on the InfyTQ platform. Okay, so I hope all of you have registered for InfyTQ main certification exam. So when I am saying registration, please don't mistake it by our registration Google form and all that. So the form that we have sent, the Google form, is for InfyTQ training. But my question is, how many of you have registered for InfyTQ certification exam on InfyTQ portal? Proper the company portal, like you have a link, right? Your placement department must have shared it with you, and we also have posted a couple of times. So yeah, so quickly, how many of you are done? I think most of you are done. I can see the messages, but how many of you are not done yet? Because this is very important. I'm not going to show you the registration process and all that. I will share a PPT of how to register and all. And if you have still not registered, please do it by today. Avoid last minute rush, guys, because they can close the registrations at any moment, because it is nearing, right? And what do you say, 2nd and 3rd April are the slots, and you'll have to book the slots also. Okay, few are saying that they have booked the slots but they haven't received any mail of the exam details and all. You will receive it, because company will consolidate and share it with your college. And maybe check I mean wait for another 3 4 days, and then if you're still not receiving, just let us know. We will bring this to the notice of college, and college will talk to the companies. That's how it happens. So I hope all of you have registered, and considering that most of you have registered, I'm not showing the registration process and all. Let me know if you want me to show you even that. I think what do you say, the PPT will help you. But if any case you have any doubts, you can let me know. For now, I'm sharing my screen. One of you please confirm me in the chat box if you're able to see my screen. Are you able to see my screen? One of you please confirm quickly. Okay, okay. Thanks, thanks. Okay, fine. So this is the dashboard or the portal, guys, where after I mean I have signed in. I've signed in. I have registered to the InfyTQ certification exam as a 2022 passed out student. Because you are all 2022 passed out students, and we also have registered. And after registration, this is my dashboard, or this is the portal that is visible. Okay, so now on the top hand, there is one menu called as programs. Just click on programs, and you have information regarding Infosys certification exam and also Hack with Infi. Okay, so Hack with Infi, the dates are not yet out. So first we have to go ahead with this Infosys certification exam. So just click on this Infosys certification exam, and Can you see here? It is asking me to book a slot because I have registered. That's how it is showing. Congratulations, you have registered for InfiTQ certification. But I haven't booked my slot yet. But you can book your slot. Just registration will not be enough. You have to book your slot. Only after you book your slot, the company will be able to send you the guidelines and the details of the exam and all that. Okay. So if you're simply registering and have not booked your slot, then please make sure you do so. I'm just clicking on book my slot. Of course, this is not what I wanted to show, but this is how it. This is a very important section where you have to be very careful when you choose your language preference, date, and the slot time. Because once you do this and once you click on book, okay, you cannot reset it, or you cannot what do you say, you cannot change it at the time of exam. Okay, for example, if your preference is Java, then you may be and you will be also, because that's what is told during the meeting of Infosys. When we asked them, they said that the students cannot change their language preference at the time of exam. So be very careful, whichever language you are comfortable with, choose that. Okay. And date also, be very wise enough and make sure that you don't have any engagements on that particular day, and you have stable connection and all that things. And slot also, they have two slots, 9 a.m., 4:30 on April 2nd, and if it is going to be April 3rd, they have three slots, 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4:30 p.m. Okay. So this is the thing. And I'm just going back because I don't want to show you this book. Book slot is very explanatory, self-explanatory enough. Okay. Now when I scroll up, okay, you are these four, 1 2 3 4 5, these five tabs are very important, where you have to read through each and every what do you say, menu. Okay, this is regarding Infosys certification, where the eligibility criteria and process and guidelines and all, everything is mentioned here. And now when I click on learning content, okay, there is something called as just a minute. Yeah, there's something called as learning journey. So this also is just the information of what all courses are available, foundation courses are available, DBMS courses, behavioral skills courses, and Infosys certification courses are available. You can click on this and get started, but for now I'm showing you the learning content. Okay. So in the learning content, based on your preferred language, you will have courses. Okay, for example, I have selected here as Java. Okay, so it's showing me okay, yeah, so it's showing me two courses on Java. Okay, and when I scroll down, it is showing me DBMS database courses. There are two courses, and there are courses on behavioral skills also. This is very important because it seems Infosys is going to conduct one behavioral round, maybe before the final round. Okay, so you can go through these courses also. The huge number of content available, guys. So just walk through whenever you get time. And this is all about Java. Now, if you select Python, okay, I have a drop down here, and if you select Python, then there are courses, there are practice content and courses in Python as well. I'll open and I'll show you one. All others you can check after you sign out of this session or whenever you get free time. And same here, DBMS courses are mentioned and behavioral skills are common. Okay, so let me just click on one programming course and I'll show you. For example, this is programming fundamentals using Python part 1. I'm just clicking. So now if you scroll down, what is the structure of it, just for your glance, is given here, the learning progress. So if you see, the duration of this module is 43 hours 25 minutes, which has 21 modules, 4 videos, 41 web modules, 12 quizzes, one assessment, 12 other elements or other items. Okay, so you can see here, and you'll have to go to contents here, and then you can start everything. Like for example, introduction to programming, if you want to know this, all this is available. Why programming? So they have given everything, they have given in the form of notes. Okay, all this is just the reading material. And if you want to do coding also, there are problems. For example, I'll show you. Hmm, all this is reading content. Just a minute. Okay, all this is reading content. Yesterday I've seen a few like a few coding problems as well. I'll just show you. Just please hold on. Let me go to Java and show you. Yeah, so somebody is asking any practice quizzes. Yes, there are quizzes as well, as I said. Okay, let me go to Java here. Yesterday I've seen a couple of coding problems. So you'll have the reading content, reading material, as well as what do you say? This one also, problems to solve as well. So let me go to methods or constructors or something. Oh yeah, you have to click on start here. I think that's why I'm not able to see. So just click on start here, and can you see the coding problems? So you will have everything. You can code here, and you'll have the compiler to, compile and all that. So you have the learning content also. All this is learning content. On the right, you can see what is the learning content, and if it is a learning content, then it will appear like this as a lecture, or you have videos also. So you have notes, you have videos, and you have this tryout. Can you see here something called as tryout with open braces, open and close braces? So here abstraction tryout. So when you click on this, then you will get the coding problem statements. This is the coding problem statement where you're supposed to read the question, and you can code here, and you can execute, and you can reset and do all the things. So what I'm trying to say is there is huge content available on the platform itself, where you can use it, and you can walk through. You can check the notes and see here why programming. So this is a lecture video. So videos are available, learning content or reading material is available, and also the questions to solve is available. Okay, so you can see that way. And so somebody is asking, will these recordings be shared for reference? So what recordings are you asking for? Is I'm not understanding. If you mean to say that the training videos will be shared. Okay, this meeting. Okay. We don't usually share the recording videos, because what happens is, once we start to share, people will not attend the sessions and will assume that, okay, let us just watch the videos. So the whole purpose and sanctity of it will be missed. But I'll get back to you on this, Lakshmi, Priyanka, or Priya. I'm not able to see your full name. So we'll get back to you on this. Okay, maybe the students who attended the session for this is 1.5 hour session, right? So for more than 1 hour, whoever are there, for them we can share the recording, I suppose. So I'll just talk to my team, and I'll get back to you on this. So guys, again, coming back, what I want to restate is that please solve questions on the platform, because they say that lot of the material, or I mean, most of the questions are going to get repeated. So please don't be idle. Please take out some time. I know you all are busy with your academics and all that is said, well said, but then this is also important. I think we hardly have 10 more days, and the for the exam. Okay, so learning content is done, and the same way you have sample tests also. So there is one menu called as sample test, where you can click on it, you can start, and you can take the test. So I think there are around 8 to 10 or 6 to 8 sample tests, and you have one for Hack with Infi also. For this, we have some time, because Hack with Infi dates are not yet out, but all the others you can try out, and you can check how much you're scoring and all that. And FAQs is very important section, guys. Please read through, because you'll have lot of questions. and frequently asked questions are posted here by Infosys itself. On for each and every round, the FAQs are defined here. So the general doubts are there, the qualifying doubt, doubts regarding the qualifying round, final round, advantage round, everything is mentioned here. So you can check it. Okay. And that's all I wanted to say. And I have prepared a PPT, okay, for the students who haven't registered and who want to know the registration process, because I'm getting multiple requests on my WhatsApp saying that the server is down, InfyTQ server is down, or like, the page is not processing and all that. So there is no such issue, guys. Only thing is you guys are not properly filling. Okay, be it your college name or certain general details. There is a process to do so. I mean, you shouldn't type, you should choose from the drop down. All such instructions are there actually, but you guys are not paying attention to it. But I have prepared a PPT and I'll be sharing this by afternoon. I have some improvisations to done, and you have step by step procedure of what happened, and what to do next and all that. So please follow this PPT, and please register as soon as possible. Don't delay. It just takes 10 minutes time, not more than that. Okay. And somebody is messaging me, Sangam Saket, or I don't know what is the name. Guys, whoever has exam, I am not sure, guys, because we cannot postpone the sessions. College has instructed us to go ahead with the sessions, because we just have 10 days time, and we also cannot help because company has given that. So can we get access to content and all that? Okay, we will let you know about this. Okay, I'll get back to you on this. And that's all for now from my side and from my team. And if you have any questions apart from the general questions, you can, I mean, apart from the recorded videos and all that, if you have any other questions, you can just text me on the chat box. If you want to talk to me also, you can unmute and talk to me. If you don't have any questions, you can leave the meeting. We are done, guys. Thank you. Yeah. So Vaishnavi, you're saying, can you please share the registration link once again? That is already posted on your WhatsApp. Just check, and once check with your friends also, Vaishnavi. If still you're not able to find, then just ping me and I'll share it with you. Anyways, in the PPT, I'm going to share you the registration link also. So I think that will help. Okay. Vaishnavi, did I answer? Vaishnavi Bhupal. Ma'am, can we know which programming language was chosen during booking the slot? Okay, you can choose your preferred language, Kiran. Like, I mean, if you're comfortable in Python, just choose Python and book your slot. Anything, but what I'm saying is, once you book your slot, you cannot change it at the time of exam. What happens is, once you start your exam in the main certification exam, what happens is, the compiler or the what do you say, the area where you're going to code, there you can code only in the preferred language that you have chosen during booking the slot. So make sure that you are choosing the language in your preferred way. Okay. So if you are asking, we have registered for InfyTQ, when will we receive mail from InfyTQ? So as I said, just wait for 3-4 days more, because this is a national hiring process that they are doing. So it may take some time, and as the registrations are still going on. So after 3-4 days, if you're still not receiving, just bring it to our notice and we will talk with the college. Okay, ma'am, did register, but during selection process, the page got stuck. Now I'm not sure, was it Python or Java? How to check? So how to check? I don't know, Ashwin, actually, because I have not booked the slot. Do one thing, just go back to your portal, log into your dashboard, and check your preferred language and all that. I think you have a reset option, or I don't know. Just go to your portal and log in and tell me. Still you're not able to find, then let me know. I'll try finding out through any known sources. Okay. So Nitisha is asking me, on InfyTQ quizzes are not marked completed, ma'am, even when we complete. Okay. that is fine. I mean, maybe it is from their side, from the back end, it is not happening. But from your side, you are doing it, right? So nothing to worry, because they are not going to track how much you are done. And of course, I mean, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be doing it. So it is mandatory and you should complete those courses. But don't worry, it is a back end process. I think they're going to take some time and they're going to update it. Just check after 2 3 days and let me know if it is still showing the same. Yeah. Okay. And any other questions? You can leave, guys, if you don't have any questions. I see 275 still in. Uh, I don't know if you have questions to ask or, yeah. So Naveen is asking, is it mandatory to complete the course before writing the exam? Uh, Naveen, this is a very typical question. So I cannot say if it is mandatory or not. All I can say is that it will be good if you can, because you cannot complete all the courses definitely. Because one course would be the total package would be for 43 hours or so. But try doing it so that it will be like a revision. Anyways, you are going to go back and refer all the notes and all that. Rather, you do it on their portal, because they have notes, they have videos, they have coding questions to try out. So why not do it in the same platform? Okay. And Krishna is asking me, Krishna Mitra, ma'am, is the exam online? I mean, at our house, or go to exam center and write? I think it is online, because they have asked to book the slots. And just check with your friends who have booked the slots and who have got this information. And I'll also get back to you in 2 days. I don't think, because now it is in the pandemic, and the lockdown is going on. So I think it's going to be online with a proctored window and all that, so that you guys go, I mean, people who are copying and manipulating, to restrict that, they might keep the windows proctoring. Okay. Do we have lectures for DBMS and programming? Naveen, I think lectures are there for DBMS also. I mean, I haven't. Okay, we'll quickly go back and check what is there. Just give me a minute. I'm just checking. Yes, you have, Naveen. You have lectures. Okay, lectures. Okay, I think this is the reading content. Yes, we will teach you. So all what I'm saying is we will teach you, and all this when I'm showing, it doesn't mean that we are not teaching you. I think I missed covering that point. I have posted on WhatsApp, I believe. So we are going to take up this programming and coding sessions also. Maybe it will start from tomorrow. And what I'm saying is, in addition to that, you can practice from this portal, and we will clarify your doubts and all, if any. We will teach you. It is not that we will not teach you. Okay, so learning content is available, Naveen. You can just check. And for few, I think quizzes are also available, and videos are also available here. Okay. So Vardhan is asking me, ma'am, can't we have classes in the evening? So Vardhan, from tomorrow we are going to start coding sessions, as I said. Vardhan, which college are you from? Okay, so for you guys, it will start from 26th Vardhan, and it is going to be in the evening. The reason we are keeping in the morning is because aptitude also have to be covered, right? So we are trying to take out time, removing your academic sessions and all that. So mornings definitely is fixed for aptitude, and all have to attend. Evenings we will plan for coding sessions. Okay, I hope I have answered your question. Okay. I still see 189 students, 185 students. Guys, if you're done and if you don't have any questions, you can leave. I'm just waiting, and I'm just on hold to answer any of your questions. You can unmute and talk to me, or you can either ping me on the chat box. Okay, Akshita is asking me, ma'am, can we register to the InfyTQ with another email or account as I wanted to change my preferred language? I don't know, Akshita, because don't do that things. That's what students do it. Like they try to register with two, three mail IDs, and which will be confusing for the college to track, for the company to track, and all that. So what you do is go to your portal, sign into your portal, and see if you are able to, what do you say, change your preferred language. Just try that once, because using two three mail IDs, will be really confusing for everyone. Ma'am, can't you put both the coding and aptitude at a time? Taking out time both evening morning would be difficult. No, Nitisha, it will be very difficult. It will be back to back sessions, and the bandwidth and all will not support, and that's why we are keeping it in the mornings. I can't help, because it's just 10 days, not even 10 days, I think 8 days are left. So we'll have to cover a lot of it. And for you to mentally digest it also will be very difficult if you have back to back sessions. The nights are very longer, and it would be very difficult for you guys. Early mornings, we cannot do it at which college are you from, Nitisha? Okay. So we usually have training sessions from 6:30 like that, but that will be an overkill for the students who are like, traveling and all that. So I mean, there are few students who are going to colleges, right? So that's why. And not just that, but 7 to 8:30 is an ideal time, is what we felt. Let us see if we get multiple requests from students, then we will, maybe plan. Ma'am, can you share the registration link for training sessions again? So guys, Nikita, the registration has been closed because we have given, I think, 3 to 4 days time, and the deadline was there, extended multiple times, and now we cannot open it because the schedule is pretty much fixed, and we have purchased the logins for the registered students for Zoom. So we cannot go back and do it. You can, give them the notes and all, something like that. You can, help them out. Pratik is asking, ma'am, will the programming training differ for Java and Python opted students? No, Pratik, because for us to teach both the languages will be very difficult. Which college are you from, Pratik? Okay. So for you guys, I mean, I'll get back to you on this, but as I said, like, see, the logic will be one and the same, and in any language, and coding is only something that differs. So I think you will have mentors to support you, Pratik, because what happens is, apart from the trainer, we are also allocating mentors who are very proficient in Java and Python, and who have what do you say, cleared this InfyTQ certification exams earlier. So maybe they'll help you out if you have any queries further. Okay, Saket is asking, ma'am, will you explain us some coding specific algorithms like greedy algorithms and all, etc.? Yes, but we will not get into the what do you say, uh, details of it, or we will not discuss the concepts and all of it. Maybe we will take up coding problems and we will explain, Saket, because these sessions are company specific, and we cannot go back to the conceptual level. I hope you understood. Okay. So still 79 are in, and guys, I'm ending the meeting. If you have further questions, I'll give you 2 more minutes time. Just ping me on the chat box if you don't have anything, and I'm just going to end the meeting. Okay, guys, I think nobody has questions. And thank you so much. And please do register if you haven't registered yet for the InfiniQ certification main exam, which is going to be held on 2nd and 3rd April. Thank you. Surya, I think you're the host. You can end the meeting, Surya. Just click on end the meeting.